Hey you, how's it going? Welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight, we are making pumpkin puff pastry turnovers. Yes, we are. Or I am, and you hopefully will hang out with me while I do so. I'm very excited. It's cold outside. We got another cold front and it's like 40 degrees outside. It's really, really cold because our furnace is broken. But that's okay because we can just bundle up and get cozy, and I like it like that. I like it, it's nice. Pumpkin desserts have always been among my favorites. So yes, I get excited every year when all the pumpkin things come out and I buy them because I love eating pumpkin anything. That's right, I'm gonna go crazy for pumpkin. I used to hate this weather. I used to hate when it got cold every year, but now I love it. I love to just bundle up and get cozy, and I don't know how I ever felt like I didn't like it. November is an orange month. I don't know if you knew that, but it is. I'm sure some of y'all will agree with me because I feel like it's probably a common thing. Not all the months have colors associated with them in my head, but November always has. And it's like a pumpkin orange, topaz-y kind of color. And so we must bake pumpkin things. I've never made pumpkin turnovers. I've made apple, I've made blueberry, but I really wanted to try pumpkin, obviously. This is my first baking session of the season. So hopefully all goes well. First, I'm gonna be making my puff pastry from scratch because that is the best way to have puff pastry. It comes out so much better than the store-bought kind. I think when you buy it in the store, it usually has vegetable oil and all kinds of stabilizers, but at home, you can make it very organic and clean. So even though you're eating basically a block of butter, it's clean, organic butter. It's very tricky, it takes a long time, but as long as you're fairly precise, I mean, it's gonna be delicious to eat, even if it messes up a little bit. And then I'm going to invent a recipe for my pumpkin filling. I looked on Pinterest and just kind of got an idea for what I'm gonna need. Everybody's recipes are different. There's, of course, pumpkin. Some people use milk, some people don't. I've got coconut milk here. Some people use 2 eggs, some people use no eggs, some people use just egg whites or egg yolks, some sort of sugar, some people use pumpkin pie spice, some people use allspice, some people use vanilla. So you get the point. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I've got an egg here. I think I'm just gonna use 1 egg. So I'm just gonna kind of create my own pumpkin filling recipe. So let's get started on the puff pastry. The recipe I use for my puff pastry actually comes from Dulce Delight here on YouTube. I used to watch her channel a long time ago, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and she's the one that taught me how to make puff pastry. I learned from her video, and the recipe that I use is her recipe, except that I converted the measurements into American measurements and then just kind of rounded to the nearest measurement, whatever it was. She's so cute, her channel's so cute. I'll leave links for her channel and that puff pastry video that I learned from in the description. That way y'all can check her out. All you need is 4 ingredients: flour, butter, salt, and cold water. All of your ingredients should be cold, and your surface has to be cold. Everything has to be cold. Nothing can be warm, okay? Okay, not even the butter that we're gonna put in the microwave. So we start off with our 2 sticks of butter, and I'm going to take one of them and cut off a 1/4 cup of butter, which is 4 tablespoons. And I'm gonna put that in the microwave for about 15 seconds, maybe more if I need to, just enough to get it barely melted. And then by the time I need it, it won't be really warm anymore. So for the rest of the butter, I'm gonna take this whole one and cut it in half. And then you need a couple of pieces of shrink wrap. Not too big. One. I've got that one ready here. And then I'm gonna make a little block of butter with all these little pieces. Mush them together as much as possible. Then you cover it with the other piece of shrink wrap. Smooth the plastic down like so, ever so gently. You don't want to bust it and have butter squirting out everywhere. Next, I'm gonna beat the butter with whatever you're using for a rolling pin. I am using this retired tumbler. It's super cute. It says Aquaholic on it, but it cracked only a few months after having it, so I couldn't really use it for my ice water anymore. So it actually makes the perfect rolling pin for me. I have some wooden ones, but I don't like using them. So I'm gonna beat my butter into a nice little square block. Not a block, slab. It's gonna be a slab. And I'm just gonna put it in the fridge so it gets nice and cold. Now for the dough. It's a good thing I wore black. Got my flour nice and cold from the fridge. So you need 1.25 cups of flour. And then a teaspoon of salt, but honestly, I just, whatever. Seems good to me. And then mix it in. Ooh, the flour always feels so nice and cold. I love the soft way the flour feels when it's cold like that. Oh, I just want to like lay down in it. I don't know why. I'm gonna make a little well in my flour here. And my ice water here. So I'm gonna start with about 1/2 cup, and I'm not gonna use that piece of ice. Get out. I'm gonna pour the water in the center just a little bit at a time and kind of mix it in, going around the sides like this. So the recipe says 3/4 cups of water, but I never use all of the water. I use maybe just between 1/2 cup and 3/4 cups. And then my butter, which is getting solid. And then mix it all up. And I can add more water should I need to. And then you just kind of bring it together. And you don't want to overwork it. You just want to go until it's all brought together and mixed. So just a little bit. You don't want to develop all the gluten, because then you're gonna just ruin everything. Put a little X in him, and that is supposed to help the gluten strands relax. Shrink wrap. Gosh, darn it. Now I'm going to put him down for a little nap. Go to sleep, little dough. Go to sleep. I love you. Okay, into the fridge. Now I just need to wait maybe 20-30 minutes for everything to get super cold in the fridge. It's been quite some time. Everybody should be nice and cold and rested. Now is where it gets magical. Like, you know, sprinkling my magic dust. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange it like a little diamond. And it's a little bit wet on top, so I'm just gonna kind of, not too much. I used to have a brush that I used to brush off all the excess flour, and I just realized I don't have that brush. Oh, should I use a paintbrush? I think I'm gonna use a paintbrush. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's just soft enough where I think I can, oh, beautiful. I've never used it with paint. Not this one, not yet. This is gonna be my new baking brush. I love it, okay. A little bit of flour. You roll it out like you're rolling out petals of a flower, leaving a little bump in the middle. Sometimes it sticks and you just go like that. Then take out the excess. Oh my God, I love this brush. So now I take my butter block. Give me a butter block. Smush them right in the middle. Yeah. Then you wrap them up. Make them nice and cozy, like a little butter present. Put a little more flour on the surface. And, oh, nope, that's me. And the butter is still gonna be hard, so you're gonna have to like mash it down these first couple of times. And roll it out long ways, 2 times. Doesn't have to be perfect. You got your nice buttery layer on the inside. So then turn it sideways and fold it. A little bit more down here. And roll it one more time, and then it's gonna go back in the fridge. Coax it into becoming dough. If you don't wipe all the excess, then eventually your dough is gonna get too dry. It gets prettier every time you do it. It's not as pretty right now, but it will be. It needs to rest for like another 20 minutes or so. And you don't have to like keep coming back every 20 minutes or every 30 minutes on the dot to work on your pastry either. Like I could leave it in there for another day and then go back and work on it. It'll be fine. It's really easy to fit baking puff pastry around like a day at the house, you know. Work on it whenever you want. All right, it's been a little over 20 minutes. I'm gonna roll it out 2 more times. Fold him up into the fridge. It's everywhere. Okay, 20 more minutes. We'll be back and roll it out 2 more times, and then I think that should be good. So that was 6 turns, and that's all I'm gonna do for my dough. And while it's in there resting, I'm gonna make my pumpkin filling. This is the part I'm excited about because I'm just gonna kind of make it up as I go. Wish me luck. I've got my assortment of ingredients right here. And we'll just see what happens. Start with some pumpkin. I have here this organic pumpkin from Trader Joe's. I've never used it before, but I bought it immediately. I knew I wanted to do something with it. I have 2 cans. I won't need 2 cans, just 1. It tastes almost like completely unseasoned sweet potato mush. You know, if I had planned the timing of this video better, I could have used my pumpkin guts from my Halloween jack-o'-lantern. May he rest in peace. puree in a bowl. I have this organic coconut sugar, and it's a great brown sugar substitute. I have to make it sweet, don't I? Oh dear. Oh my. Gotta chisel that out of there. Not a whole cup, but you know, a lot. It's a lot of sugar, so. Why is this so much fun? I don't know. 1 egg. Bury him alive! Oh, let's see here. We've got pumpkin pie spice. Can you even have too much pumpkin pie spice? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm gonna put just a little splash of vanilla. I think I'm gonna have to taste it. I know there's a little bit of egg, but you know what? It's okay. It's a little tiny bit. Yum. Oh my God. Oh, that's good. I don't think I am gonna add the coconut milk because that would, I feel like it's already pretty liquidy. I have some allspice. Yes, I'm gonna add a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, okay. Oh my God, this is so good. Is that it? Pumpkin, sugar, pumpkin pie spice, vanilla. That's it, right? I don't know, I just don't want to stop. I feel like I should just keep going. More! More!
It's time to
more! I'm going to simmer this on the stove for a little bit and then probably chill it in the freezer after that because I want it to be cool when I put it on my puff pastries when it goes into the oven. Because if it's hot, then it's just gonna melt all the butter layers into one big glob of butter and dough. And it's gonna be very sad and it's not gonna be puff pastry. So all I have to do now is wait for my filling to chill. My filling is chilling. And then once that's chilled, then, and only then, can I finally make pumpkin turnovers. Okay, you can take a break now. Yay, break time. Hopefully I didn't overcook that. I think I'm gonna make an icing to drizzle on top of my turnovers. Just a little bit, just like a nice, just a little yummy, yes. I've got some organic powdered sugar. More pumpkin pie spice. More! This is gonna be pumpkin pie icing too. Do a little tiny teensy weensy bit of vanilla and just a little bit of water. Just like your basic royal icing recipe. I almost said recipe. Powdered sugar and water, and then whatever else you want. The next night, I made some fresh coffee. So delicious. I suppose I'll preheat the oven. While that's heating, is it time to make my pastries? Yes, I think it is. Here is my dough. Here is my pumpkin filling. Delightful. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. Do like that guy. Oh shit, dang it, I didn't mean to actually do it. I'm not gonna do it all at once. So we'll start with that edge. Salem, get away from the trash. I don't think so, dude. I don't even think so, son. All right, so I'm gonna put that dough back in the fridge. Some trays ready with parchment paper on them. Ooh, I gotta make an egg wash. I should have this ready because Remember, your dough is supposed to be super cold all the time, forever. So I'm gonna put a tiny bit of vanilla, this coconut milk. So I'm just gonna bloop, and take some of my egg wash so I can seal it nice and tight. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Oh my goodness. Not too much, dude. That one looks kind of crazy. I'm just gonna brush some egg wash on them real quick and then throw them in the oven. What's going on in there? Ooh, They're kind of ugly. As you can see, they're very ugly. I'm gonna try harder next time to make them pretty. They're ready, I'm just gonna put them in the fridge. This one is perfect. I'm basically an expert. Oh, it looks so bad. I had these in the fridge for about 15 minutes and the egg wash. Look at this abomination. Throwing it directly into the trash. Gotta stab everybody. I forgot to do this the first time. Missed a spot, buddy. Ugh. I don't love you like I love all my other children. Oh my goodness. Do you see anything happening? I always think, oh man, I've ruined them. They're no good. Throw them away. Ooh, look at them now. That guy's my favorite right there. Here comes the drizzle. Oh, cue sexy music. These are the most beautiful things I have ever made. Tell me that is not beautiful. I wouldn't believe you. You'd be lying right to my face for no reason at all. They are just so pretty and precious. Oh man, I am so pleased. Oh, I can't wait to bite into that crunch. Oh my goodness. I haven't even tasted them yet though. Hopefully they taste good. Oh, they smell so good. I wish I could share with all you guys. Look, there's that one's for the count. You can have the big one. There's one for Carol. There's one for Denise, the Water Witch. There's Chelsea's right there. There's one for Michael. There's one for JP. God, the dragonfly. There's one here for you too, girl. Go ahead, take one. If only I could share them with you guys. Oh well, I guess they're all for me. I'm ready. I don't know which one to try. Which one? Which one do I pick? I want to pick that little baby one. I want to eat the baby. I need a fresh cup of coffee to go with it. Here's the first victim. Oh, see those beautiful flaky layers? Okay, okay. Oh, whoa. One more time, one more time. Perfection. Perfection. If you don't believe me, you're banned. You're banned from my channel because that might be the yummiest thing I've ever made. I shit you not. I've done it again. That was awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on my 2-night baking adventure. I really do wish I could share them with each and every one of you. I love you guys. Y'all are awesome. Hope you had a good time, because I did. Chat with me in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, suggestions, what you did today, what you're doing tomorrow, what you did last night, your wildest dreams. Tell me all the things. Tell me whatever you want. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.